Just as it had the previous day, the large Japanese carrier task force roaming the Pacific somewhere between Tarawa and Guadalcanal slipped past Allied search aircraft once again, threatening the air bases at Maleta and Santa Cruz. In response, Task Force 2, operating northwest of Santa Isabel and supporting the landings at the Soloman Islands, was ordered to steam east with Task Force 1 in an attempt to close the distance, find the enemy carrier, and engage before nightfall. So, once again, search aircraft from land bases in the Solomons as well as Kingfishers from the cruisers of Task Force 1 flooded the skies of the Pacific, hoping that the weather would remain clear and that luck would be on their side. Welcome back to War on the Sea. It is September 16th, 1942, day 41 of Operation Watchtower, and it's about 10:45 in the morning, and I think I'll start off with a little review of the situation. We'll just kind of go in a circle or so. We're still waiting for more supplies, troops, and parts and fuel at New Hebrides. We have a task force here waiting to pick up some fuel. I do have another task force oh, it's one of these. I think it's 29. Yeah. This one belongs to the Americans down here. So as soon as we come back and get some more troops and supplies here and run them over to Soloman Islands, this task force will be returning to New Hebrides. Task Force 3, which has light cruiser, 2 destroyers. They're just sitting here kind of guarding Renal Island. I'm not sure exactly. They're kind of replacement ships in case I need them. There is this Japanese task force here. I don't know what this is. It says 2 ships. I don't think this is the big one. The big Japanese fleet that seems to have disappeared somewhere. Now, that fleet is probably still here somewhere because we have a Japanese Zero out in the middle of the ocean here. I don't think it came from Soloman Islands. This is all float planes. They don't have anything here. I believe Buka, is that? No, that's a full base, so it might have come from Buka, but I doubt it. So we're going to be sending search aircraft from Task Force 2 up pretty soon, and we're going to send them again all over the sky. I'll probably send, what do we have here at Maleta? Oops. I can't there's other search aircraft here that I must send up. Probably some others at Santa Cruz as well. See if we can find that task force. Supposedly there is it says 3 ships, maybe a sub. We'll go look at all these and see what they are. Task Force 44. Right, this is the one that belongs to the Australians. We're just dropping off some engineering and fuel here, and as soon as that is completed, they are going to be moving over to Milne Bay. Speaking of Milne Bay, the Saratoga Task Force 30 is here ready to go. So is a bunch of troops and supplies. And again, as soon as we get all of our task forces over here, I need to have this one start moving toward Milne Bay. We'll pick up troops and supplies and commence the operation against Buna. Right now we have aircraft launched. There's a cargo vessel here along with a light cruiser. We're sending a bunch of aircraft up to get it. To find it, hopefully sink it. We got some Mitchells going, some bow fighters, lightnings. We do have some Zeros here intent on intercepting our B-25s. You know what? I might just let them do it, so I can show you what B-25s can do to fighters, especially Zeros. That would be fun. That's about it. So we're going to let this roll a little bit, and when something, when one of these things come up, when something comes up like these bow fighters reach their target, whatever comes up first, we'll be back and we'll get in on that action. As expected, the Japanese want to go after my Mitchells, so I'm going to let them. Let's go into tactical, and I'll actually probably keep the P-38s away. So here we are. As soon as we see the enemy, and they come after us, This will be fun. Alright, here they come. There's 3 of them, Oscars, and they're about to get a lesson. And that's the end of the Oscar fighters. So, if you do have some come after your bombers, and you're in a group like this, just fly in a circle and let the side and tail gunners do their job. Alright, let's take a look at the report. We didn't lose a single aircraft. We did have the P-38s come in last second and get one of them, but I don't think really the Mitchells needed the help. We're going to retreat. That was nice. And we're going to continue on our journey across the Solomon Sea to these 2 contacts. I probably should just mark them just to make sure I don't, don't lose them when I get over there. At least I know approximately where they are. Okay, I believe Task Force 44 is close enough to Guadalcanal that we can dump the cargo, unload all cargo. Excellent. Now we can upgrade the airfield here at Guadalcanal. I believe this is our first upgrade. It is. So let's, airfield right here. Let's see what we have here. We're going to have Wildcats, Air Cobras, and Dauntlesses. That's pretty cool. That's exactly what we needed. How many more fuel do we need? We need about 54 fuel to upgrade again. And I don't know. I think we're out of fuel. I don't think we have any anywhere really except for Cooktown. We have a bunch of fuel here, but that's about it. We're probably going to have to wait for our next run. Okay, now these Task Force 44, we will, I think the fuel ships are going to break off. We're going to send the entire task force over to Milne Bay, but the fuel ships will break from there. We'll detach from there and go back to Cooktown, but we do need to send them off. And hopefully, I think they will be safe. Well, we could probably have them escorted by this task force here, at least for a little bit. Let's have them come over to approximately here. And we'll have, what is this, Task Force 3? We'll have them come up to the general area to sort of provide a little bit of safety for them. Okay. We're currently looking for the 2 task force in this area. We should be able to find them soon. And then I'm wondering if that's for real, this sub here. So I sent out this Catalina. Still looking. Okay. Kingfish. Kingfish has something coming out of the port. And it looks like it's another merchant ship. So let's go ahead and begin. And it's raining here. Well, we've been here for a while, and I'm not seeing it. I had Kingfish actually move a little bit farther north, but I'm not seeing the contact at all. Okay, we're headed in this direction. I've looked through the binoculars. I just don't see it. So maybe it's a little too far away. Well, oh, there it is right there. Found it. Found it. Okay. And it looks like it's... that looks like the profile, so I don't know. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Okay, we've closed considerably, as you can see on her. She is unarmed. She has no weapons that I can see, so we're going to not waste a torpedo. We're going to surface and blow her out of the water with the deck gun. Let's get it going. Alright, let's come up to the surface and start firing that gun. Okay, another freighter down, so let's retreat. Look at the report real quick. 8,100 tons, 2 more command points gained. Good work, Kingfish. How many command points do we have now? 45 command points, and I don't even know what to do with them. I'm probably going to save up for another carrier, to be honest. As soon as I get my other command points, I'm probably going to use what's here, and probably buy the Wasp and 2 more, maybe another light cruiser and 2 more destroyers, so I can have 3 carrier task force. That would be really nice to have. That way I'd have one like a spare in case the Saratoga Enterprise has to go back for repair. That'd be nice. All right, still searching for that light cruiser. I don't know if it's going to make its escape again, but we'll keep looking. We do have... what else do we have coming up? Not much else. Maybe this, we'll see. We're still looking. We're still searching for the large Japanese carrier task force. Alright, we found one of them, and I think it's the Merchant. So we'll send... These are the bow fighters with the torpedoes. They're still searching for the light cruiser. These bow forts are going to move in on this Merchant and blast it. Let's get over there. we should be right there. It is right there. Nice. Is this thing armed? No? Not even armed. Those poor people. They're about to take a swim. They have lifeboats though, so. Alright. Let's attack. Okay, another one down. Time to go. One pass was good enough. Yep, another 5,300 tons sunk and more command points coming our way. Now we have 47? 47 command points. And I should be getting about 120. So that'd be about 160, almost 170 command points when they do come our way. And yeah, we'll be buying a bunch of things at that point. That was these bowfighters. Let's see if we can help these other group find that light cruiser. It is around here somewhere, so we will start looking. It's got to be here. Got to be here. Okay, we're gonna see what this is. It says 3 ships, possibly a sub. I think I'm close enough. Yep. Should be right on. Well, it is a submarine. Well, we don't have any assets here, I don't think. In the area, anyway. Right over here. Let's see. Do we have anything at Moleta? We could launch some. Can the Havocs carry depth charges? No. But the Catalinas can. Well, at least I thought they could. Oops, sorry. There. Catalinas. Yes. So we will launch 4 Catalinas. I think that might be enough. Of course, we could launch them all and just guarantee it sinking. But I might need some of these Catalinas for search. For searches. I think 4 will be enough. Although 6. Let's send up 6. 6 Catalinas with 8 325-pound depth charges each. And let's go sink us a sub. Hopefully we can find it. We'll look. Should be right about here. Okay, it looks like we found it finally. Yep, that looks like it. These bow forts. Let's see, which ones are the ones? These have the torpedoes. So we will have them head over there. And they're going to meet up with these bow forts, probably. They have plenty of endurance. The Lightnings also have good endurance, too. And the Mitchells are on the way. I might have them all attack at once. Okay, we also have another, looks like 3 transports. Maybe some merchant vessels. I do still have some air power at Port Moresby. I could send up some bow forts and some Lightnings as protection. If they are merchant vessels, I think torpedoes would be more effective. So I'll send them up with torpedoes and have them proceed. And I think I'm going to need another, what, 1/10 of an hour to launch some more? Yeah, just a little bit. And then we'll launch some Lightnings, I think. How far is this again? I think it's a little too far. 172 miles. The P-39s might reach, but I'm going to leave them here. I did send some Air Cobras out to find this sub. I could not find it. They're on their way back. Okay, we finally found the missing Japanese task force. It is still in the same area it was before. I don't know how we missed this earlier, but now I'm kind of wondering if I should send Task Force 1 and 2 after it. I mean, they're not, what could they possibly accomplish over here? Not a whole lot, and I do have this operation going now, and I do need some cover for Task Force 29. To be honest, if I sent Task Force 2 over, by the time I get over here and in range for this carrier, it's going to be dark and we're going to lose it again. So, what I think I'll do is I'm going to stay here for today. Task Force 29 is still on its way back to Santa Isabel. We're going to pick up troops and supplies. How much longer are they going to be? About an hour out. Good. And I think it was 12 hours to get from Santa Isabel to Shortland Islands, which would be just about right. So they'd arrive like at 1 in the morning. And then I can cover them today and tomorrow morning. And then by then maybe we could go hunt for this. I mean, how far can they move in a day? They might be able to move maybe out to here, maybe in a day. We should be able to find them tomorrow if we concentrate all of our search aircraft and get over there. So here's what we'll probably do. Load up Task Force 29, have it move to Shortland Islands, keep Task Force 1 and 2 here to cover this operation for that day. In the morning, probably before morning, we're going to start heading out east to find this Japanese task force. So for now, we'll just stay here. I'll try and keep track of it as long as I can. I don't think they have any. They may have 1 or 2 zeros capable of doing operations, but let's have this one stay here. And I'm going to mark it as well. But we're going to have this one stay here and try and keep track of this task force, at least for today, and hopefully we can find it in the morning. All right, all the aircraft have rendezvoused, and they have some endurance left. The Lightnings have less than anyone, but that's fine. I don't think they'll be doing much of the fighting. Let's get in the Mitchells, see if we can find this task force. There they are right there. There's the light cruiser trailing. Yep. Say goodbye. You're going down to the bottom. Okay. I'm going to organize this. We'll do the Mitchells from not real high altitude, maybe 1,000 feet, maybe 1,500 feet. I'll get them to 1,500. And the boat, of course, we have torpedoes, I believe. On some, yep. Some of these have torpedoes. Some of them just have, well, they'll be using their guns. And the Lightnings, in case we need them. We'll have the Lightnings. How many Lightnings do we have? 8? We have 8 Lightnings here? We do. We'll have them circle while these others attack. We'll set that up now. Well, we had a little bit of a success, but the bow forts completely whiffed. The bow fighters, I mean, they totally whiffed. They missed with all the torpedoes. I don't know what the hell they were doing. We got one direct hit, one dud bomb. Pretty much a total... So we got moderate damage, not very good results. Alright, well, I'm going to let the Mitchells go home. At least they did a little bit of work. Let's get the bowfighters in there and start strafing this sucker. Let's have them target. And what's their altitude now? Alright, let's have them go down to about 400 feet and have them... let's move them over and have them attack. Where are the other bowfighters at? Right here? Come back, your work is not done. You kind of sucked at what you did anyway, so you got to make up for it. Alright, we're kind of got her surrounded on all four sides. Here's what we're doing, and we're just going to go all in at once. So I'm going to have them all attack right now. Okay, we're going to regroup and hang out a little bit and see if this sinks. I think we're at, well, critical damage, heavy flooding. It may or may not, well, depending on how the fires spread. But we'll wait and see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to go after the destroyer escort or not. I mean, I don't, maybe, we'll see. Okay, light cruiser is on the way down to the bottom. I think I'm going to go ahead and go after that destroyer. Might as well. Let's get the lightnings, let's get everybody in position, and we will do what we will do to this destroyer escort, what we did here, and just attack from all sides. Okay, that one went down rather quick. I was going around for a second pass, and it gave up, and that was enough. So, success. We sank both, even though we missed all the torpedoes. And we only hit with one bomb. We did a bunch of strafing, and that got the job done. So we're all headed back home. Okay, we just got notification that we got our command points for the week. I think it was 126. We now have 177 command points. Yep, 127 every week, 127. We have 177. This is what I'm going to do. I already looked at this, and I have enough command points, so I'm going to do it. Let's go New Sea. We're going to get the carrier Hornet. We're going to add the Hornet because we have enough. We have 177 points, so we're going to get the Hornet, not the Wasp. Might as well get a full-size fleet carrier. We're also going to, since we already have a light cruiser and 2 destroyers here, we're going to get another light cruiser and 2 destroyers, and we should have enough for that. Let's get another Atlanta class. I think there's only one left. Yep, the San Juan. So we'll take that one. And then we need 2 Fletcher destroyers. So let's get those also. Destroyer, Fletcher class, and let's get some that I can pronounce, I guess. The Bennett. And we'll also get the Hutchins. Alright, there we go. Hornet, San Juan, Bennett, Hutchins, 156 command points. So we're going to have carrier, 2 light cruisers, 4 destroyers. Let's go. Done. And, well, this task force just got new orders. We are going to rendezvous with the new carrier task force over here, which is, what, 13 or 45? All right, let's bring that one up to Santa Cruz, near Santa Cruz, and we'll have this one rendezvous with it there. And then what we're going to do once they rendezvous is, once they rendezvous near Santa Cruz, we're going to push this way and drive. We're either going to engage this task force, or we're going to drive it to the west so that Task Force 1 and 2 can engage it. Either way, we're going to sink this task force. Okay, other than that, we launched some Beauforts over here. We're going to try and see what these 3 ships are. And I sent some Air Cobras, but then I also sent some Lightnings as well, because we are near air bases. We will probably need some air cover. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I think Task Force 29 is close enough. What do we have here again? We have 3,100 troops, so we're probably going to bring most of that. So, in fact, we'll probably bring all the troops, and then I'll have... Where is Task Force 11? We'll probably, let's see, go to one of these islands, maybe Guadalcanal, and pick up a few hundred troops or so and bring them to Santa Isabel. Probably, let's see, where do we have some spare? I don't think we have a lot of spare troops. 300, 600, 750, 750. I'll probably get some from Russell, Guadalcanal. Yeah, let's bring them back. Here at least. And let's see, Task Force 29, let's load up cargo. Alright, we're leaving 728 troops, 608 supplies. The softly, the destroyers each have 150 troops. Supplies. Troops. This Macaulay doesn't have anything, so we'll probably have it leave the area. More supplies here, and let's see, these 2 don't have any cargo, so we will have them split from the group. And then the rest of it, Task Force 46, is now going to be headed back to, let's go this way, I think would be best. And it's going to be, yep, about 12 hours to get there. So we'll arrive a little after 1 in the morning. And by then, Task Force 1 and 2 should be returned and give them some air cover. Again, Task Force 11 is leaving. And I think that's it for now. I don't have anything else going on. We still kind of have an idea where this task force is. We have a bunch of aircraft coming over to keep track of it. Okay, we have another situation over here. We thought this might happen. They are sending up some fighters, so we're getting our Air Cobras and Lightnings ready to go. Alright, there they are. Let's go. Let's have everybody attack. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, it was a long fight. I think they had more than 3. Let's see what the report says. They lost 6 aircraft. We lost 2. I think one was a P-38, one was a P-39. I believe, but I'm not sure. Let's just leave and continue with our mission. We were on our way over to this port. Looks like these transports are leaving. So let's have the Beauforts. Now that the skies are clear, the skies have become friendly skies. Let's get over here and sink whatever this is. We're going to have the Air Cobras go to. We still have 100 miles left for them. And the Lightnings as well. I'm really curious to see what that is. Alright, we've all caught up to this task force here. I'm going to jump in the Lightnings, see what this is. Hopefully it's just a bunch of freighters that we can sink. Although the weather is terrible. Oh, it's just one? It's just one freighter. It's one tanker. Okay, one pass should be enough. Do we even want to... I mean, they kind of need some practice, right? So... let's do it. Let's have the Beauforts navigate over here and let's get them down to, oops, about 300 feet. And we'll have them torpedo this ship. Hopefully they won't miss this time. Okay, that's it. We got actually 3 torpedo hits on her, but she was taking a while to go down, so I sent in the lightnings. I mean, why not? And 1 pass, she's done, and now it's time to go home. Alright, the day is winding down. It is a little after 7 p.m. Search aircraft are returning. Saratoga Task Force is still sitting here. Really doesn't have much to do. I'm just waiting for Task Force 31 and 44 to show up. Task Force 46 is on its way to the Shortland Islands with a bunch of troops and supplies. Task Force 1 and 2, I'm going to have them start moving over in that direction. I lost the carrier task force here, but this is the last known location, and I'm sure it's just dark. Let's take a look real quick and see if it is dark, too dark to see. Which, yeah, it's getting there. Probably why I lost them, but this is their last known location. So I'll have these return to base, and then, of course, in the morning, we will launch some more aircraft, all kinds of aircraft, all over the sky, and hopefully we'll find it. And Task Force 45 is going to rendezvous with 3 right about here again, and we're going to start pushing up north to try and find this task force. So I don't expect a whole lot through the night, so we will just continue our runs. Looks like Task Force 11 is close enough to Russell Islands. I'll start picking up some troops, maybe a few hundred, to put. I would like 1,000 troops here at Santa Isabel with some about 2,000 supplies. I'll see what I can do throughout the night, and then we'll see where we are in the morning. It's about 1:40 in the morning, September 17th. Task Force 46 has arrived at the Shortland Islands, and we're going to see if this unloading these troops and the cargo gives us the advantage here. This should be rather interesting. Unload all cargo. And let's see what we've got going here. Okay, we have a slight advantage, it looks like. We have 6,300 troops here. This is the largest invasion yet. 6,300 troops, 14,000 supplies, and there's more coming. And it's going to be a while. This battle's going to take a while. Probably longer than anything we've done before. And that probably makes sense. Probably the closer we get, the more material and men and time it's going to take these. You can only imagine. I mean, this was a level 3. I think I bombed this once. Boone is a level 1. That actually probably won't take much to take. Lay, however, will be a different story if we go that far. Okay, so that's about all that's happening. I'm going to proceed until morning. All right, it's 5 a.m. September 17th. Air operations are now available. I do have some search aircraft up, the ones that have been programmed to go up. I will be launching a ton of aircraft from Task Force 1, plus also maybe some from Enterprise. Not sure yet. This is Hornet Task Force. We are going to be launching search planes here as well. I don't know how many we will be launching. Probably some from Hornet, but we'll also get some out from Santa Cruz. We're gonna search this whole entire area up here, see if we can find this task force that was last seen September 16th at 1522 right here at this location. This is Task Force 51 that recently brought up some, I think, troops and supplies to Guadalcanal, dropped them back off. We're heading back down to New Hebrides because we do have more troops, supplies, and goodies here to bring up. In fact, this task force is full of fuel. It came from New Hebrides, obviously, and bringing it to Guadalcanal. That will help a lot. What else is happening? Task Force 11, I decided to load it up with troops and supplies, and we're going to make a run here at Shortland Islands as we bring Task Force 46 back. That means Enterprise has to stay here and cover this operation at least for the first few hours of the morning until we shoot down all the Japanese bombers that come in. And then we can leave and try to engage this task force over here. This Task Force 44 is still on its way to Milne Bay, and so is Task Force 31. And as soon as they arrive, we're going to load up and go after Buna. That's pretty much it. So next time, I think we're going to end the episode here. Next time, we got to launch aircraft and shoot down this, whatever this is. It's a Japanese search plane. Next time, on next episode, we're going to have the sky filled with aircraft, and we're going to find this carrier. And we're going to keep feeding troops in the Shortland Islands. And we're going to take Buna. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope to see you again next time.